So Kellie Snider is another name that was dropped in my lap, and I really want to talk about this lady. She come up with something called the Constructional aggression treatment. Now, first of all, when you go hire a behaviorist, you need to ask them one simple question: what kind of a behaviorist are they? There's methodological behaviorists, which actually literally cut the head off the dog and just focus on behavior, and it's all quadrants based. And then there's radical behaviorism, which is B.F. Skinner. Skinner would tell you to replace dog with human, and what would you do different? Now, we got a serious problem because these people will never, number one, they don't define the word behavior. Number two, they don't define the word aggression. And number three, they don't define the word reactivity. And aggression itself is a symptom, the outcome of a problem. It's not something you can treat. It's not a condition at all. It's not something you can fix. It's something that you need to understand the cause of and apply the understanding of the cause, which is applied behavior analysis. Let's listen to what she got to say. It's only a 1 minute video.
What is the constructional aggression treatment? Well, y'all have come to the right place. CAT is an approach to solving reactivity and aggression by building alternative behavioral repertoires instead of attempting to eliminate problem behaviors.
You see, she's talking now about trying to change the behaviors versus trying to shut them down. Now, that sounds great on the outside, but the problem is she's never going to get to the cause of the behavior. What is the cause of the aggression? It's all causality, cause and effect. Okay? There's a reason why your dog, if all you do is focus on the symptoms, if all you do is trying to focus on fixing the aggression and the reactivity, guess what? The dog's behavior is going to get worse because all you're doing is suppressing the behaviors. There's a cause for every behavior. Okay? The cause of the behaviors is emotions, which are actually instincts, and it's instincts that drive all of your behaviors. So when you start experiencing fear or anxiety, the limbic system in your brain sends a signal to your adrenal glands to increase cortisol and adrenaline. And that puts you on the precipice of fight and flight. What is fight and flight? The very aggression and reactivity you were trying to fix as a cortisol response. That's all it is. But yet they're still focus on trying to shape the aggression. They're trying to focus on fixing the aggression. That's not possible. All you're going to do in any situation is to suppress the aggression. And if you don't fix the cause is going to start growing heads, which means that behaviors are going to get worse. That's the reality. This is why the cause is so important. And Skinner was always all about the cause. Trainers today are not about the cause because there's no money in it. Once owners understand what's driving the dog's behavior, what's causing the dog's behavior, and most times it's quite simple, they can do it on their own. Once you understand the cause and start focusing on the cause, you're the only one that can fix the cause because the cause is lacking relationship. Once you fix the cause, guess what? You're going to have the dog that you want. And you'll never have to spend money on dog trainers again.
You're setting up a training situation. They always want
to train the dog for aggression and reactivity. That's the problem. You can't train the dog to behave. All I ever hear, you know what, he's a great dog, but, he's a wonderful dog, but, he's an obedient dog, but after that but, it's always a string of behaviors. Why is that? It's always a string of bad behaviors.
To ask the guardian where the behavior creates the biggest problem for them. If it's the living room, you should try to work in the living room, even if the helper has to walk down the sidewalk or across the street. There is a time during the work when the dog begins to be curious rather than frightened.
And what does that take? It means putting the onus on the dog. Skinner would tell you to replace your dog with a human child. Why? Because that's exactly what he's doing in the lab. He was replacing human with dog, pigeon, and rat. And he understood that the causes of the dog, pigeon, and rat behavior is no different from ours. It's all hormonal. It's instincts that are driving our own behaviors. It's instincts that drive the dog's behavior. But methodological behaviorism metaphorically cuts the head off the dog. They don't care about the instincts and emotions. It's all about the quadrants of dog training. They want to try to fix the behaviors. And it's not possible. Again, aggression is a symptom, the outcome of a freaking cause, the outcome of a problem. That's all it is. But these people are coming in and they're making up shit as they go along to try to swindle you for money. Because they tell you that they're the only ones that can fix it. How many times do you ever hear in Facebook groups and every other venue? Hire a trainer because you can't do it on your own. Hire a behaviorist because you can't do it on your own. The problem is you're the only one that can do it. You're the only one that can build a relationship with your dog, but you don't understand how.
They sniff the air in your direction. They tilt their heads. Their body begins to be soft and fluid even when you're fairly close to them. And if you continue long enough, they will try to approach you in friendly ways.
Yes, they will. But again, you need to give the dog the time to overcome that fear. That's the whole thing. I always tell dog owners, just stand there and do nothing. Stop trying to fix your dog because you can't fix the aggression. It's not a condition in the first place, let alone something you can fix. You stand there, you do nothing, you be calm, let the dog have it out. Let the dog rage, do whatever they got to do. At some point, they're going to calm down. They can only stay in that state for so long. It's so simple to do. But people have been conditioned to try to fix everything. You cannot fix your dog. You cannot fix your dog's aggression. Just stand there and let them get through that rationalization period. As a human being, if you meet something new in the environment that you're scared of, guess what? You're going to go fight or flight. But you've also got the third choice. You're going to rationalize to become indifferent. The dog never gets to rationalize through all that fear. Okay? The dog needs to recognize, okay, you know what? I can calm down. Nothing bad is happening. And they can become indifferent. They can make everything in the environment not a big deal. But the problem is, dog trainers and behaviorists are telling you to interfere with that rationalization process. Take it away. Reward or punish the dog for the behavior. Instead of letting them overcome, instead of letting them learn to self-control their behavior, self-manage their behaviors, self-control their emotions, self-manage their emotions and instincts. You're told to intervene. The dog never gets to learn to rationalize. That's the whole problem. Understand, these people are making up shit as they go along to try to swindle you for money. And that's all we ever hear is hire a trainer, hire a behaviorist because you can't do it on your own. They're defeating you out of the gate. But realize you're the only ones that can fix your dog. You're the only ones that can help your dog. You need to build a relationship. I always ask dog owners what you want from your dog. What do you really want from your dog? And most owners look at me with a dumb look because nobody's ever asked. They're always told by dog trainers, by behaviorists, this is what you need to build. But you're trying to achieve the unachievable. You watch a 10-minute video on YouTube and think, you know what, it's all sunshine and rainbows. It's so easy. You don't know what's going on in the backyard. You don't know what's going on when the camera's off. That's the reality. Have a good day.